Hello, freedom, 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 freedom. 1 year ago, or maybe a bit more, on my way to freedom, I started to discover how as I have been fascinated from some people around, and one of them was one of my brother. I was totally fascinated. It was, he has big charisma. He's always enthusiastic. He has a lot of ideas, and he's very convincing. And my two best friends, I think I was fascinated by both of them because they have some qualities that I wanted to have. They were so free in their expression, and one was always happy and nice with everyone. The other was very bold and very creative, and I put them on a pedestal. And that's not freedom. When you start to put someone on a pedestal, it means you feel that you're inferior, so you give them like mm, the opportunity to push you in a way that is not yours. You're listening too much to them. At least I was listening. The people that were fascinating me, I felt that they were so convincing that they were right, and a lot of influence on my life. And then day after day, I discover all the power games, because most of the time, if you need to feel superior, if you need to influence people, to tell them what to do, where to go, if you think that you're better than the other and you want to convince them, if you need to be always like smiling, joking, talking very well in front of everyone, like making your show all the time you are with those people, there is kind of imbalance, lack of self-acknowledgement, because you need to make your show to have it from others. And I discover all the mask behind those people, but the mask that they hide it to most of the people, but not with me, because I felt so amazed by them. So whatever, even the moment they were not charismatic and totally lost, I was still amazed. So they could show me everything. And one day I discovered that they were just normal, having qualities and default, but most of the time they were playing the game of being the one who are better than the other, who are most fascinated, who are always sometimes nice or so creative or humoristic. They took some values, some qualities that the people wants to have, and they show that in front of them. And that's not freedom. And I was not free because what they were saying was too much important for me. And I was not listening to myself, my own desire, my own wisdom. And so, that's my advice. If I can advise you some things, to say, don't put anyone on a pedestal. Don't put anyone, even yourself, because we are different, and that's great. But the compassion is to accept that the other are different and choose different ways, and even if they are suffering from that ways, even if they are hiding what they really are, because there is a dark part of themselves that they don't even want to see, and they don't even want to show to others. That's their life, but that's not mine. So I don't want to be fascinated by anyone, and I hope I will never fascinate someone in a way that he could lose his freedom, his or her freedom. I mean, being a stand-up and showing my life and say, if you want, here is what I do, here's what I do and think in my life. You can take some wisdom if you want, but you're free. You're free. Bye.